Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Let's continue to the cloud accounting software. Now we just registered to the software, and now we will log in to the cloud software. Here use username, and this is your login link you will get after registering with them in their website. So just click next and you will have the password, of course, and give the password, then login. You will see this interface when you first land here, and as you can see, you are newly registered with them with the software website, and there is no business available here, no company name available here. So whatever you don't know anything about this right now, but you want to start cloud accounting here as a freelancer on behalf of your client. Just you can click here at the business. You can see the two options, the create new business and import business. A create new business means you are just register with them. You don't have any data in manager software. Import business is for those who used to use the manager software of the desktop version. Now they are converting to the cloud version, so they will have the data in the desktop version. Now they can import business data from the desktop version to the cloud version. And if you don't have, you will go this option, create new business. So we don't have any data in manager software before, so we want to use this one, create new business. And now you can set the business name. So we will set the business name, let's say fashion 7A fashion limited. It produces garments item like shirt, t-shirts, and many other things. Many other garments items here as the garments and accessories factories are available here in Bangladesh. So we will use this example in this software, how they can manage their the business data, business operation using cloud accounting software. So country, we will select country the automatic because Bangladesh is not available here, as you can see. So country is let's create new business. Click. When you click on the new business, this is the first time you are seeing the interface of this cloud version. After registering to them, you will have this interface, which is actually blank balance sheet. As you can see, the left side and the right side have the some default accounting head available, which are common to many businesses like accounting fee, advertising, bank charge. These head are default by default here by the system, because these are the common to many of the almost all the businesses you have. You may have accounting fees, expenses, advertising expenses, bank expenses, and computer equipment, of course, entertainment. These are common to the all of the. That's why they are here as the default accounting expense head actually. So now what you will do, you don't have any data in this software. As an accountant, as an accounts manager, CFO, when you see this, then you can be confused how we will fetch our business data to here. Now what you have to do is just go to the setting and you will get the chart of account. The chart of account is most important for a business when you set up or migrate the software data. So chart of account is so important, and you should do it with experienced accountant. At the time of starting the cloud accounting software, many things will be easier for your office staffs or operational staffs to use this software. Otherwise, they will just mess the accounts or business information in the account software. So you have to very careful when you prepare or when you set up the chart of account of your business for a new software, or whether it is cloud software or it is in-house bespoke software in your company. chart of account is too important. So you will get the chart of account. Before doing that, we will add some tab here. Just click the customize. Customize. You will have the many options here. Many options you can use in this software. So let's see which we can pick up from here. Bank and cash accounts, we must need this one. The receipt payment, of course you have to pay and receive from customer. So you will need these options. And there are bank reconciliations. We will ignore the expense like right. And of course the customers sales invoice. If you want sales quotation, if sales quotes means quotation or estimate, which you can provide to your customer, estimating the products pricing required by the customer. So you can use the quotation from this software. You don't need to generate quotation separately. You can generate it from this software. And of course credit note, if your customer return your products, so you have to use this credit note to adjust the amount. And we will skip the tax and payroll option here. These are crucial and difficult. Not these are crucial. You have to set the rules of the tax according to the tax law in your respective country. So delivery notes use to your customer while delivering the products and goods, and inventory items and production. Of course production, inventory and production are of course and essential for your business, for especially for manufacturing company. So inventory and production, we will tab the inventory and production tab. Employees, you can use payslip to pay your employees or salary, pay the salary to the staff. And fixed asset depreciation. And okay, update. There are so many options, as you can see. There are so many options you can use, and this is total package of your accounting solution. When these are the features you have to use to record your business transactions. Say, let's say bank cash and bank, you can see the payment and receive. When you receive anything, you will use receive tab. You will, when you pay something to your supplier or for any expense, business expense, you will use this tab, payment. I'll create video tutorial for the purchase and payable management, sales and receivable management, how to add customers, how to add suppliers here. I will give you the idea, the production management and inventory management in this software, which is very important for manufacturing company. You can manage your production process information here, and then you can get the finished goods price. You can get the price of the finished goods you produced in your factory. So this process is really in advanced level. You will need the actually experienced accountant to use these advanced features of this software. So I'll give idea of all these things. Okay, and now we will create. Let's create and set up the chart of account for a company who produce garments item. And as you can see, balance sheet is still there are no accounting head right now. We will add here the expense. Let's say you want to add your manufacturing expenses ledger, say expenses ledger. Okay, manufacturing expenses accounting head. You may have the okay, direct level cost, direct level Grade level, if you want to use code, which you can start from for expense 1001. I will just leave it right now. Then you have to categorize that it is expense, of course, and the cash flow is operating expense, okay, and the create one. And then now you can see that this accounting ledger have been added to the expense, as you can see. G level. Now you want to segregate the expenses into manufacturing expense and administration expense, and you may have the finance expense, and of course the tax expenses. You want to segregate your income statement or a statement of profit or loss to these major heads. So you can just you can go to the new group. Let's say set of the chart of account again. As you can see, these are the default items already here, but you want to customize your head of accounts, your chart of accounts here. So how you will do it, you just go to the new group. A new group means you may segregate the expenses into you may want to segregate your manufacturing expenses, administration expenses, and the finance expenses. So you may create new group, and just name it manufacturing expenses, and categories type is expense type. Create another. You may have the finance expenses for your business loan interest, and create another. Okay, create it. You may change this default. It was expense, I just rename it to the administration expense. So this default head of the system. So I recommend that you don't delete any accounting ledgers, accounting head from the system. So you may face a problem in next stages if you delete any system default accounting head. You may change it as you desire. You may change it to anything. So these are the major heads: administration expenses, manufacturing expenses, finance expenses. You may have more and more counting ledgers for your manufacturing expenses or manufacturing overhead. So you want to record those expenses under manufacturing expenses. So you may create the subsidiary ledger under the manufacturing expenses, a new account, and let's say direct level. Categorize it to the manufacturing expenses, and create another. You may have factory, electricity. And you will of course have factory gas expenses. Gas expense. You may have bonus for your worker. You will have repair and maintenance for your factory machineries. Okay. Click here. You may have other overhead. Actually, you may have hundred of accounting. It doesn't matter. You can add one by one, or you can add as a bulk from the Excel sheet. And uncategorized, these are. Now you can see the finance expense and manufacturing expenses. Okay, let's go to the dashboard. Uh, Let's go to the dashboard. Now you can see this after adding counting heads, you can see this interface, this dashboard, which is the finance expenses, manufacturing expenses, and income in the middle, administration expense at the bottom. Because the heads, because the accounting heads, we have to rearrange. So how you will rearrange them? Again, go to chart of account and you will see this icon here, the arrow icon. Just click here. You may want to see the finance cost in the bottom, just before the net profit loss, and income, of course, top of the list, and just click update. Now you can see income at the top of the head, manufacturing expenses, then administration expenses, then finance. There is no finance expenses here, so we want to create at least one. Under finance base, you will have interest expenses, finance expense. Here. Now you can see it's perfect right now. Now you can see this one, which is perfect now. You may have many more item under the manufacturing cost. If you want to add, just go to the chart of account and add new account. You may then categorize under the manufacturing expenses. You may add any accounting head here, and if you want to administration expense, again, so you can add there. So under the asset head, we of course you will have fixed asset. When you add fixed asset, you can see the fixed asset is account payable, account receivable, inventory. These are the control account. That's why this we don't want to add in the chart of account. We add items here, it will automatically appear. Let's see how it works. So here you can see under the asset, there are no accounting head or accounting ledgers here. We add a fixed asset, the fixed asset register, and you will see the fixed asset accounting head will be presented automatically by the system. Let's say new fixed asset. Let's call it to the machine machine one, and the depreciation rate is 10% annually. And the depreciation method you can use when you purchase any asset. We are just listing the name of the asset. This is not a transaction actually. So let's create it. As you can see, the fixed asset, and the name is the machine one. You may add so many details under the description, and if you want to add images of the asset, you can attach here. Let's go to the balance sheet again. Now you can see the fixed asset and accumulated depreciation added here automatically. I didn't add these items in a chart of account. When we add a asset in the asset register, and now appear here automatically from the system. So as this is because control account, this is controlled by the system, so you don't have to do anything. Similarly, we will add a customer and a supplier, where that time again you will see the account receivable and account payable will appear here automatically. Let's add the customer here first. Let's say Mr. X. I don't have any name right now. You can add billing address, delivery address of your customer, and set your credit limit and email. If you set the email here, you can, when you create invoice, the invoice will be sent to the email automatically by the system. So choose file, and if you have the customers the card or any other image, you can attach here. Let's clear this. Okay, customer is added. Mr. X is added to the customer. Now go to the summary, and you can see the account receivable. Account receivable head is here. Again, I didn't add this to the chart of account, this, as this control account, it will automatically represent it here. When you click, there's nothing, because still no transaction with any customer. So when we record the transaction, you will find here transactions by customer. And again, we will add the supplier. Let's say Mr. Y, Mr. A. Create and go to the balance sheet again. And now you can see account payable is here. And now you may think the account receivable is top of the balance sheet, which is against, which is not right and look awkward. So you can, again, you can rearrange from the, say, go to setting and chart of account. You just click the arrow sign here and just rearrange receive asset items, and let's update. Now you can see that account receivable is. We will add inventory item. It should have inventory, closing inventory had here under the fixed asset item. So we will add inventory item, inventory name, let's say fabrics for t-shirt. Unit maybe in meter or year. We will use year. And valuation method, we will use weighted average cost and create. Let's go to the summary again. You can see inventory on hand is added to the balance sheet item, and on the other hand, in the profit and loss statement, you can see inventory sales added and inventory cost added. You will find the inventory cost here. It should go to, it should, we will transfer this cost. We will transfer this cost to the manufacturing cost. We will go to the chart of account. Let's select the inventory cost categories under manufacturing expenses. So it will transfer to the manufacturing cost. As you can see, when you sell anything from inventory items, inventory sales will appear here. Your invoices will be appear here, and the cost and the related cost of these sold items will appear as inventory cost. These are the cost of goods sold. Actually, when you click here, you will find the cost of the goods sold here automatically from system. It will, you don't have to provide any a journal entry for this. When you create invoice, it will hit the sales and the receivable. On the other hand, it will hit the inventory and the inventory cost. Inventory will be credited as this will be disbursed, will be disbursed to the customers. So inventory will be decreased, and cost will be transferred to the here under the manufacturing expenses or cost of sold, cost of goods sold here. So you don't need to provide any journal ledger for this. So these are the actually advantage of using cloud software. If you are not using if you don't use cloud software, you may have to provide separate journal ledger, journal entries for sales and receivable and inventory and cost of goods sold. So, but now you just create a sales invoice. You will get all the transaction impact at the same time automatically from the system. You don't have to know about this. So I will discuss it later again. You will create tutorial for customer and receivable management, supplier and payable management, inventory and production management. You'll get this information in details to those videos. This is now I just showed you how you will chart of how you will create chart of account in cloud software. So this is actually this is the process you can follow to arrange your accounting data of your business in a cloud accounting software. So have full menu of the software. So I will discuss in details one by one in the next videos. So for now, have a good day and thank you for being with us.